braving the fog and the cold, and it's awesome to just come around and see everything in such a minimalist state. Right, so I've got my trusty D700, and I'm going to go around the fog. This is golden hour, if you believe it or not. I think fog just takes everything back to its minimalist state. You just see the edges, subdued colours, low contrast, and I'm really excited to get some like unique photos of fauna and cityscapes to see what I can do. It's really fun just going around. So I'm quite excited to use a D700 to do a proper walk around Coventry to see what I can do. I've also got the ZF with a 2470 if I feel like something different. I just love like that scene. I think that's beautiful. There is something about fog that I love. It just makes everything minimalist. It shrouds it in. Just takes everything back to basics in a way. Just all you see is edges. Just going on to the park now. So let's see what we can do. Now I've got my D700 with the 35 f2. Haven't really used this much, but we'll see. I haven't really used this much, so we'll see what it's capable of. They're all good cameras, aren't they? So I just love that scene there as well. It's just with the mist makes everything look good. I like the snow. It just makes everything beautiful and kind of mysterious, but especially with fog. I mean, look at it, it's amazing. Now I'm going to go to f2.8 because there's quite a lot of vignetting I see through the camera. So I'll put it on 2.8. Or let's have a look. Yeah, much better with f4, which is fine. f4 is fine for daytime. I just love how the fog just minimalizes everything. Minimalistic photography with neutral colours. It's a shroud of white, low contrast. It's like snow. It makes everything look great. The fog is just has so much mystery about it, doesn't it? I've never really done proper shoot and going out to take fog, so this is a great opportunity, and we'll see how the D700 does with the 35 f2. Yeah. Something about skyscrapers that are going to the sky. Gradual fade into thick white. Just need maybe one light on or a few lights on it just to make it a bit more interest, but it's really cool. I'm into the park now, so I want to get that classic photo of the tree. We're surrounded by fog and moving fog, hopefully sweeping across the field, little grass. And so, yeah, might be able to find something in here. Let's wait and see. Yeah, I think this is a bit too closed off. It's not allowing the park to get in. I really should have worn my hiking shoes, and I haven't, which is stupid of me. I mean, I really didn't just like that scene. I mean, that's beautiful. So it is really cold. And this is golden hour. Yeah, golden hour. So it'll be dark in about 30 minutes. So I'm looking forward to do some nighttime fog photos. See how the D700 does with that. I've got my ZF in my bag as well. I'm trying to get all the distractions out of the photos. To really get the minimalist and make the most of the fog. Surprising how many things get in the way of clean spaces, negative space. So this is what I'm thinking about. Coming to open space, it's just a blanket of white. With a few people. I also want to get like with street photography like this, not street, but get one person walking down the path surrounded by the fog would be awesome. It's just so cool. I think you can't really go wrong with photos. The Venice effect, where you go around Venice and you can't help but take good photos. Maybe the snow effect, which is the same. I have to decide which one's better, I think. Is this the tree I've been looking for? I'm going to go down to F2 because I want to try and get it as eerie looking as possible. And F2 will probably be a bit softer. And I love the colours and tones straight out of this camera. It's really cool. So I've switched to my iPhone now because GoPro seems to run out of battery already. Since I was 70% when I left, I haven't even used it very much. I just wanted to show, look at this background. It doesn't always come across as same, but I'm just like amazing. It's just a blanket of white. It's incredible. I just love it so much. Just trying to get like a visual person in the frame. So I just really wanted to come out and experience something. Like Lars always said to me years ago, it's always better to do something than not to do something. And I'm just so enjoying this atmosphere, it's minimalism. Just trying to get a few last shots before dark. Then I'm going to try some nighttime fog photography and see how that goes. I wonder if there's a photo here. Oh, it's beautiful nevertheless. These night shots are starting to come together. just come out in the road. It's a bit dangerous, but it's okay. Or quick. With the car lights, adds a real contrast and like mysteriousness to it as well. Really loving this. But it's about to get pitch black now. So it's a really good position in the road. Try not to get run over. So I've gone down to 60th of a second now. F2. It is really dark. Not too bad. The focus system is doing fine. Single point plus. Yeah, you see what these lights and the really low light can do. Pretty cool. So nighttime, there's a picture, there's a light up there. I'm not going to be able to see it. There. I'm trying to get that on its own. Because I love the like one light and the skyscraper or to contrast. But with the D700, it's obviously too far away when I'm 35, so I've used the ZF and 2470, 20th of a second. Hope it works out. Looks really cool. I'm really hungry. Have a big feast when I get back. Really thirsty. Need a hot drink. My feet are soaked. I'm getting blisters. That's my own fault. No, I've really enjoyed doing this fog and nighttime photography. I might just leave the photos as they are, just put them straight out there and not edit them. I think that's the beauty of the D700 is that you can do that with the lens as well. Unless you have a preset in your mirrorless cameras to have the look you want straight out of camera. But yeah, so, okay, hope you enjoy all the photos and see you next time.